Hello everyone, Chaos Cross of Old School Studios here with the next episode of Okami. In the last episode, we were able to explore part of Kamiki Village and finally get out into Shinshu Field, discovering that there's a curse upon a lot of the land of Nippon. And we're gonna try to restore what are known as Guardian Saplings. In this episode, we're gonna try to get the first one in Hana Valley, where this nameless guy said that Susano went into. So let's see what's going on. Welcome to Hana Valley. It just looks so dead here. First, we're gonna save, because, yeah, why wouldn't I? Also, listen to the music here. It really does sound cursed and, as I said before, dead. But we'll see what we can do to try to restore the beauty of this area. First up, we get a Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger. Increases godhood by 1 level. Alright, so when you're in battle, every now and then, well, when you get hit, you might see like this weird barrier burst. That's known as godhood. It actually protects you from possibly 3 attacks. Alright. Got one thing. This red imp. Oh, well, it's gonna die anyway. Alright, yeah, we're doing good. Also, the more attack, like, the higher a combo you get, the more your godhood increases. So that's another thing to pay attention to as well. And you see that the land restores, but because of the curse zone here, it's gone. Huh? You got rid of the monsters, so why did the god's power disappear? Guess the curse on the gods of these lands must really be strong. We can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air. Alright, also, every now and then, slice those, open these pots. Because what I was hoping for, you might even get feedbacks. So, that's definitely something to pay attention to. Also, that tree looks weird. Hey, check out the tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Ami. See that? It just threw some fruit at us. Show it we mean business. Try to hit its fruit back at it. Draw one quick stroke to hit the fruit. Remember how, don't you? Yeah, but we can't really do anything about that until later. So it is something to still pay attention to. This is also something we really can't do until the curse in this area is gone. So as he said, slice the fruit back, and then it's stunned. Look, you stunned it with its own fruit. Let's pass it on by this creepy old tree while we can. Alright, so... What's with the mural? And Susano is here, huh? Oh, man. Oh, we got a new enemy. Meet yellow imps. Alright, so the strategy on this is actually going to be a little different. As you see, he's going to be digging around the area. And yeah, it's not as hard as you think it is. Basically, what you want to do is you actually want to get behind it when it pops up out of the ground. Alright, we're doing really good now. Let's see what Susano's doing. Oh, look at that mural. Oh, What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. Huh? I mean, to train. Even copies. Now Scoot, be off with you. So we can't do anything about that yet. Wow, check out that wall painting. It's said that a crystal sphere that makes trees grow is enshrined somewhere around here. Based on this painting here, I'd say the rumor must be true. Still, something's not right. Don't you think there's something missing from this painting? So look at how the painting is. You see people here praying to the orb, and it makes a tree grow. But think what also helps make a tree grow. The sun. With that, the boulder's gone. And you even see how nasty the water looks. Ugh. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now that I can go hide... now I can go train. Jeez. Susano, man. Alright, so let's see what he needs to do now. Oof, almost had that. Oh, look at that little sapling. Huh. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where do Pops go anyway? Let's check out the sign. Sacred Tree Cherry Cascade. I haven't seen anything remotely like a sacred tree around here. Yeah, look at how small this thing is. What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell faint scent like sake is coming from the sapling. So this must be one of our guardian saplings. So we can go ahead and slice this gate down. There's another save mirror. Alright. Roar. What now? You foul beast. How'd you get in here? Foul beast? You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk, my blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano's secret technique, Susano. Su. Sa. No. Susano. Now for Susano's style, exploding implosion. You're really gonna attack a bear? And all it does is wake it up. And falls right back to sleep. I'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susanoo condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Ah! Even the Matarasu is like, this guy is weird. Alright, and now we have the orb. This crystal sphere is filled with leaves. Is this sphere used in a ritual for a good harvest or something? Hey, didn't that wall painting have a sphere-like object in it? Yep, this is the crystal orb that helps grow plants. But only when amplified by the power of the sun. So now all we have to do is just push this back to its pedestal. Yeah, like, I really do appreciate that this game is, it's a very good story. It's based on mythology, and I really do appreciate that. And it's just utterly hilarious, and the art is beautiful. All right, here we go. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think all of this up. So this was the sphere in that wall painting. So now all we need is the sun. I bet the sphere here is magic or something. Alright, let's see what we can do. Wow. Okay, yep. Did not need to repeat it that soon. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and bring the sun back. And this tree is now revived. Oh man. And in fact, it kind of looks like the guardian sapling out in Hana Valley. Hey, is that a guardian sapling? It is all withered like the others. And now we have a new constellation. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Alright, so this time, we have 2 stars we need to bring back. One at this corner and one at this. Sorry, just trying to be careful. And here we can bring back a new god. My controller is kind of vibrating like crazy here. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of flora gods, known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. So as you saw, apparently this is one of 3 plant gods. We'll have to do what we can to try to bring back more. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of flora. Apparently the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make the withered guardian sapling blossom too. Let's try it. We're gonna draw a big circle. And look at how amazing that is. And now with that back, the curse in the zone is gone. Okay, my words got confused. The curse zone is now gone, and we can finally try to restore Hana Valley back to what it is. Well, what it used to be. And we get 30 praise for that. Dang. Wow, look at how everything grew back so quick. Sakia wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. Seems like Sakuya's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shiranui reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Ami, what about that withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. By bringing that guardian sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Alright, so now that we finally brought it back, let's go ahead and see what all we can do here. Now that we know how to revive trees, let's see if we can't do the same thing for all the trees in Hana Valley. Alright. Alright, as easy as that with those two imps. I'm gonna beat this yellow one. Alright, so you want to be careful with that yellow imp. When it jumps like that, you don't want to get caught in its drum. Oh! Alright, so we can finally beat that. This one also has a floral finish when you use Slash as well. More enemies will be able to have different floral finishes. Weird enough, a lot of them are before you even unlock the technique itself, which I find weird. Alright, so you brought some more plant life back, and also some boars. This one, I believe, is seeds? Yeah, actually. Alright, man, look at that. We're almost close to 100 praise. Okay, so now, let's see if we can't bring this tree back. That creepy old tree just won't give up. I've got an idea, Ami. Maybe you could hit it with its fruit right back at it. And while it's done, you could use Bloom to get rid of its evil. Yep, that's what you do. And you get praise for each, Alright, let's see what he wants. The statue's all dirty. This proof it's been watching over us for ages. Alright, so now this area... Whoa, Ami, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Just fill it in with your brush, and Bloom will take care of it. Now, it's kind of like Rejuvenation, where you just need to, like, brush over it a lot of the area. And now it's back. And we have a scroll. Huh. You obtained green sprout tips. Alright. Using the green sprout technique, poke holes in the ground with dots. Ink will becomes as a seed, and trees sprout forth, confounding foes. The life force this vegetation emits is the bane of evil. There's a scroll there too, huh? Ami, this looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of a pilgrimage across the land. If this were the real thing, it'd be worth a fortune, but with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, just press the options button to open the fan menu. It sounds rather peachy, but it should at least help you in your travels. Alright, so let's try to get all these trees back. Careful with this because it may punch down. Alright. And also sometimes slash a grass because it might give you some more plant life. Well, vegetables. Alright. Then you jump up here. And every now and then you'll see these little green spots. You dig here, and you get clovers. This actually is a reference to, what was it, Clover Studios, which weren't they like responsible for making this? Or something like that? I'll have to look into it. That's something I probably should have researched before the video, but oh well. um, so yeah, like that will give you a lot of praise with more that you find. All right, bringing more of these. Look like apple trees, yeah, instead of regular peach trees. Nice. And also, when you're using bloom, put some trees in a row and you can actually bring back multiple at the same time. So there are rewards for getting all the trees bloomed in a single area. And we'll get into what it is here in Hana Valley in a moment. Alright, so as you can see, those demons we beat earlier are back now. Oh, man.
And while Cross is engaged in combat, I'll go ahead and share this. Clover Studios was the company originally behind in this game, originally all those years ago. The studio sadly went out of business in 2007.
Okay.
Clover was the developer, while the game itself was published by everybody's favorite pains in the ass, Capcom.
Yep. And a lot of Capcom games are actually referenced in this game here. Let's see, what was referenced? I believe Resident Evil, Beautiful Joe.
Granted, that is actually another game developed by Clover Studios.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Clover had. Here, I can pull the games up. The first two Beautiful Joes, actually, first three, actually. There was a PSP game.
Oh.
Okami.
Who remembers the PS3?
I take it back. There was a fourth one on the DS I didn't know about.
Oh.
And then Okami and a game called God Hand made in 2006. Every game made by Clover Studios was a Capcom game.
Interesting.
Granted, Cross knows my issues with Capcom. They know what they did.
You might need to...
I bear a grudge against Capcom for a certain Mega Man series.
Oh, yeah. Mega Man Legends.
This is the only...
It's never coming back.
This is the only game I bought from Capcom in years because of my hatred.
Yep. Alright, so now you see all the trees are back. And so you go back to the place where the mural was, and you'll get a special reward. Thank you for that, by the way. Alright, so we get another one here. Digging tips. This is helpful. Alright, I think it's right here, yeah. Travel guide, digging tips. Let's see. Press triangle to dig. Yeah, the simple act has great depth. Ha ha ha. Spots that may appear empty may emit light into darkness. Press triangle with these in these spots to find great treasures. This is not the only advantage of digging holes. You may notice a green glow in areas with lush vegetation. Dig with triangle to reveal a wilted clover. This is celestial brush to rejuvenate the clovers. Newly restored clovers will net you much praise. Okay. So yeah, you can see there it says... Also, if you see it like right there, when you bring it back, it may not work. So you just might want to be careful about that. Alright, there's another clover over here. And there is a one stray bead here. I'm not going to worry about getting it right now because I actually want to wait until I have a different brush technique, as it will help with finding different digging spots. And so we want to head back to where that mural is so we can go ahead and get the reward for all of the trees bloomed. So here is a kind of optional area where you can get all the trees bloomed. There are different areas where well, as far as I remember, one area in particular where it is actually mandatory to bring all the trees back. Here we get a sun fragment. Like 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. Now you see, you don't get all the health from the fan menu. Instead, it's a combination of both that and also using, finding all the solar fragments. I'll have to look into how many there are. I think like, what, 15 maybe? Something like that. I'll look. All right, we have 150, 162. Let's go ahead and get another thing of solar energy and another ink pot. I feel like it is more useful to get the ink pots, but I mean, it's also important to get solar energy as well. Oh, see? There's that, and it's a 1 straight beat here. Okay. Well, that's awesome. We have 2 out of 100. I know where all 3 of the ones in Kamiki Village are, but we can't get that until we get 2 different techniques later. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ami, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then. If you ever forget what to do next, press options to open the fan menu, and then take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Hey, Yami. What about that withered guardian sapling on the outer field? I bet you could revive it too. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. Your journal is a record of the important dialogue you've heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up info the way I showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also remember, first things first. Okay, let's get going. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring back Guardian Sapling after talking to him. Freaky, it looks like the river suddenly cleared up. I did see Susano whizzing past here a little while ago. But surely it wasn't him. Sorry about that. I accidentally unplugged my mic. Son of a bitch, everything's falling off me. Surely it wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Alright, let's head on over to the Guardian Sapling and bring it back. Okay, oh man. Alright, use Bloom here. I just love how it looks here. Ah, man, that looks amazing. Oh, this is beautiful. And welcome to the true beauty that is Shinshu Field. Alright, and now we get 30 more praise. Man, we're doing good. Wow, that nasty curse zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back, and just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Huh. And now look at Sakuya's tree. A lot of the beauty has come back. Hey, that's Sakuya's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian sapling. Well, we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kind of on a roll here. How about we take a look around Shinshu Field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. Yep, so let's see what we can do around here. First up, fleeing battle. Let's see what it says. The demon's grudge may take form in what's known as a demon's scroll. Physically contacting these scrolls draws you into a demonic realm. You will doubtless find yourself under attack shortly thereafter. Battles can be desperate affairs. Often you may wish to avoid them. If you find a crack in the demonic realm's border, you can attack it, breach the border, and make your escape. Alright, so we have a lot to do around here. Let's see what all we can do. First off, we have ourselves a clover. Nice. Okay, we also have a small cursed area. Let's bring that back too. Okay, good. That brings some animals back. And 10 praise, cool. Herbs there. Oh, it's feeds, yeah. Sorry, seeds, okay. We'll need to get some more feed bags soon. Alright, next up, we can't do anything here until we get a technique, not a brush technique, but a different one. You'll see what I mean later. Alright, next up, whoa. What's up with that old gate? I don't like the looks of it. It's just teeming with evil power, I can feel it. Still, you being a god and all, we can't just ignore it. What do you think, my furry friend? We go through it, or what? Yep, these are demon gates. Alright, so we got ourselves, good grouping of red and green imps. Nothing we hadn't handled before. Oh, we got even more. Okay. You see, one thing you might want to do is start attacking more enemies as a group. Because that will really help you get through battles quickly. And that's one thing you really want to do if you want to get a good overall rating. Alright, good to go. And now we get ourselves an interesting reward. So that's it. Those things are gateways to monster layers. I've heard of such gates before. They're called devil gates. These monsters have got a lot of nerve building things like that. Let's tear them down wherever we find them. Alright, let's open up this, see what we find. Vengeance slip. Alright, next up, there's a couple buildings we want to check out. One on the left side of the field. Another one actually towards here, if we have enough time anyway. First, let's go ahead and beat this demon gate. Oh, it's a yellow one. Awesome. Oh well. Alright, that actually wasn't bad. Slash these two. And 2 for the price of 1. Okay. Even another green imp. Another yellow imp. Okay. Slash that. Couple of different attacks there. Oh yeah, it'll have like a weird cannon attack with its drum. You might want to be careful there. All right, we did good, but did good on both time and damage. All right, and brings back a small leak. Get 15 praise from that. That's good. Now, pay attention to this swirl, because this is something that you'll see much later. It's not important right now. Huh? What a pretentious sign. Ami, this here's a dojo. It's where people will come to learn sword fighting and martial arts. But who knows if they'll train you here. Maybe if you're good, Wolfie, they'll teach you a trick or two. Yep, that is something you want to pay attention to as well. Getting new tricks and techniques. Onigiri Sensei. Well, what have we here? It looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. My name is Onigiri Sensei, and this is my dojo. Fighting Master Onigiri Sensei. What business could a wolf like you have yourself have at a dojo like this? Certainly you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. Yeah, let's see what we can learn. I like the cut of your jib, my furry friend. I'd very much like to while away at the hours at play with you, but I'm afraid this place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. That is, of course, you can cover training fee. So here we can learn different techniques. You won't be able to learn different ones until either you have more money or different weapons, and we'll go over that later. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this one here. Reflector technique 4 wins. I'll be a monkey's uncle. You've got the cash, have you? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Yeah? Oh. Now this here is actually a reference to Beautiful Joe. I wouldn't know because I've never played those games though. That's just funny how he turns his head upside down though. Wow. Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. And once this technique is over, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. I didn't notice the time. Let the lesson begin. We'll practice the 4 winds reflector technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. So literally, you're just doing a 4th attack in the combo. It's as easy as that. Understand it with your body as well as your mind. On guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Not bad. Keep it up. So you actually do these a number of times. You'll get rewards for it, and I kind of like that. I'm pretty sure it's like, what, a holy bone or something like that, but still, a reward is a reward. Okay. Is that all the strength you can muster? Yes, let your warrior spirit burn bright. All right. That's enough for now. Very impressive. You have shown me your warrior spirit. You mustn't neglect that spirit. Train every day to keep it strong. You may go now. Show those foul creatures the true nature of the warrior. And with that, yeah, you get a Holy Bone M. It restores 10 units of solar energy. is more than you could ever have right now. Had enough, eh? Listen, Wolf, gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray you do not forget that. Well, we have certainly done a lot once we get out of this loading screen. We have certainly done a lot today. We were able to actually restore Hana Valley and bloom all the trees. We were able to explore a lot of the Shinshu field, and in the next episode, we're going to go back to Kamiki Village and see what we can do to try to bring Sakia back. Until then, this has been Chaos Cross. I'll see you guys next episode. See ya.